Losing my sister Lily felt like losing half of my soul. She died in a car accident 3 weeks ago, an accident I was also in. We were on our way home from our cousin's birthday party, laughing at some stupid joke. It was raining hard. The roads were slick. The last thing I remember is the blinding headlights of a truck swerving into our lane. When I woke up in the hospital, the first thing I asked was, "Where's Lily?" My mother couldn't even speak. My father just shook his head and cried. That's how I knew. We were close, like two halves of one heartbeat. We had the same playlist, the same secret codes in our chats, even matching lock screen wallpapers. I had promised her I would never let her be alone. At her funeral, I placed her favorite things in her casket, her bracelet, her favorite book, and her phone. It was something she never went anywhere without, and I thought it was only right to let her take it with her. It was our way of staying connected. I spent nights scrolling through our old messages, rereading every LOL, every bunny, her nickname for me, every heart emoji. I missed her so much it felt like I was suffocating. Then, on the 22nd night after her death, my phone buzzed at 3:17 a.m. I reached over without thinking and looked at the screen. "Lily, hey, you up?" I stared at the screen, frozen. Her number, her name, her photo. I didn't reply. I couldn't. I just stared, hands trembling. A few minutes later, another message came. "Lily, I'm cold." I dropped the phone. The next morning, I told myself it had to be a prank. Someone must have hacked her number. Maybe the cemetery staff or someone at the hospital found her phone. That had to be it, right? But deep down, I knew. No one else called me. Bunny, the text didn't stop. Every night at exactly 3:17 a.m., Lily would message me. "Why did you leave me? I'm not resting. It's dark here. I'm scared." I tried everything, blocking her number, changing my SIM, switching phones. But every time the messages came back. Same number, same contact photo, same chilling familiarity. Worse, her words grew more personal. "Remember the lake? You said you'd always be with me. Don't you love me anymore, Bunny?" I was losing my mind. I stopped talking to people. My friends thought I was just grieving, but it was more than that. Lily wasn't just gone. She was still here. Try to reach me. One night, after a particularly disturbing message, "My body's cold, but my heart still remembers you." I finally broke. I texted back. "Lil, is it really you?" The reply came instantly. "Yes. I miss you. Come find me. Room 6, Evergreen Cemetery." I stared at the message, heart pounding. Evergreen Cemetery. That's where we buried her. But there were no rooms. What was room 6? I Googled it. At the edge of the cemetery, there was an old and used caretaker building. It had once served as a mortuary. It had 6 rooms. Room 6 was now a storage area for unclaimed remains. I knew I shouldn't go. Every part of me screamed no. But something stronger, a pull I couldn't explain, dragged me there. I snuck out that night with a flashlight and bolt cutters. The door to room 6 groaned as I opened it. It smelled like dust, mold, and old death. Inside were shelves of urns, boxes of ashes, abandoned things, and a large mirror leaning against the wall. As I stepped closer, my phone buzzed. "Turn around." I did, and she was standing there. Lily looked just like I remembered her, but not. Her face was pale, almost gray, and her eyes, they were hollow, not black, just empty, like something had been scooped out of her soul. She didn't walk. She hovered, drifting slowly toward me. "Why did you leave me?" she whispered, her voice echoing in the air around us like wind through dead leaves. I shook my head, tears already blurring my vision. "I didn't. I couldn't save you, Lily. I tried." "You promised you'd never leave me alone," she said, her voice trembling. "I buried your phone with you," I said, almost pleading. "That was our promise. I didn't forget. But you moved on." "No," I whispered. "I didn't." The shadows in the room thickened. The mirror behind her began to shimmer like water. I looked into it and saw myself, but something was wrong. My reflection wasn't moving like I was. It was smiling. "You can't leave," Lily said. "Not yet." The walls began to whisper. Dozens of voices, all murmuring my name. My phone dropped from my hand. My legs gave out. I was on my knees, staring up at the girl I once shared everything with. "One must stay, so the other can go," she said, her fingers cold as ice as they touched my cheek. "What do you mean?" I asked. She leaned in, eyes wide. "I want to come back." Darkness swallowed me whole. I woke up in my bed. At first, I thought it was a dream. Everything looked normal, but my phone was gone. In its place was Lily's old flip phone. I couldn't call anyone, couldn't text. No one responded. No one saw me, not even my parents. I looked at Lily's Instagram. There was a new post. A photo of me standing in room 6, looking terrified. Caption: "He finally came to visit." That night, I heard my mom scream. She found Lily alive, smiling, holding my phone. And I was trapped behind a mirror, staring out. Now it's me who texts her every night at 3:17 a.m.